I've been turning my Chevy into a Cyberpunk themed Overland truck, so here's my current progress on that. Before you make fun of me, this thing weighs 95 pounds. It's very cumbersome the way it's shaped. So it's kind of not easy to pick up. Oh. It literally hasn't rained in like 2 weeks. This is what it looks like now. Come on, Florida. So I just weighed this and the swing arm, and they weigh the same. Each wheel and tire on the truck is 95 pounds. Talk about some unsprung weight. Not too bad, huh? So it's made out of a Jeep Wrangler Weston bumper that I cut in half and extended. And the swing arm is actually 2 rough country swing arms, also off a Wrangler. They're just welded together. And then I used a tire swing kit from Trail Gear, mainly because it has this guy, which allows it to stop in different positions so it doesn't swing around all crazy when you open it up. So 250 pounds hanging on the back of the bumper, not counting the bumper. I don't know how much the bumper weighs. Now the next thing we're gonna find out is how bad the rust is. So the silicone's already cut on the windows. I'm hoping when I actually pull the windows off, it's not too bad underneath. It's kind of cool without windows, you know? I could probably rock this.
2,000 years later.
Windows are back in, the rust is fixed. For the wrap, I ended up going with matte gray aluminum. I made a grill for this thing. If you play the game, it actually looks similar to one of the quadras in the game. It's like 2 of the grill of that car. I think you're gonna like it. The taillights actually look pretty cool too. I actually hadn't seen these on a truck in person before, and it was kind of hard to get this combination with the tinted lens and the black background. You can find this taillight on Amazon, but it's a chrome housing. While I was doing the mock-up, someone mentioned it looked like there was a beer can on the back of the bumper, so I thought it would be funny to go and throw a Spunky Monkey sticker on the bumper. We have a total of 8 lights mounted up front here. On the bumper, these are the LP9 Pro lights with a yellow cover. This can come off if you don't want the yellow, but the yellow is also an Easter egg from the game. We've also got V's favorite shirt. We've got the necklace, which is interesting to have full-scale things from a video game. It's kind of hard to describe. It's a little weird because when you see something in a game, you never really expect to like hold it. It's weird to hold just because you never pictured something like that having weight to it when essentially it was fictional. The front runner roof rack is on. Still got to trim some of the wrap. It has 10 S2 lights on here, which sounds like a lot, but if you look at it, it's really not that many. I have a very specific reason for these colors. See if you can guess in the comments. Now these are for long distance and for kind of a little bit wide. And the idea is it's right over your head, passenger and driver. It's right with your line of sight. So you might see wildlife it'll reflect off their eyes and things like that since it's right by your head. So that was the idea there. This is a area light, so it's the widest lens that they make. So that's gonna light up, you know, hopefully most of the area around the truck. Same with the rear. It is gonna be a touch screen controlling all the lights that can also be app controlled. While I was working on the truck, it decided that it needed a new oil pan gasket, so that is on the list now too. Now the bumper, I'm pretty proud of how that came out. If you're not aware of what this is, it is a drink in the game. I'm also not going to brand it as a Chevy. I'm going to probably brand it as a Thorton. So put a big T here instead of the Chevy logo. Still have to figure out the rock light location. I've got just about everything figured out except for the rear.
Many months later.
The phone should be able to turn this on here. So we'll hit switch. I decided to do the fenders in the same color as the bumper because I thought it'd be a cool contrast. I might do a weathered look with some airbrushing, and the new graphics are on. I'm gonna go ahead and wire the roof rack, start putting the rock lights on, and make sure you're subscribed so you can see the progress on this thing. Hopefully next time we're just gonna go out and have fun with it.